feels like he's unlocked something here since mid-January when he returned with the goal scoring. What are you picking up in that department from him?
Yeah, I think, shot's a confidence thing. I think you can tell Mitchie's developed that confidence in his shot right now. He's getting himself in great spots. And I think, Austin and Bunce get a lot of attention, and he's able to find the open, so it's great. I think whenever you're a playmaker, you're encouraged to shoot the puck more, and he's been doing that, and it's good to see him get results.
And Austin was just saying, he's done a lot of work with the development team on his shot. Are you seeing a little extra pop coming off the stick for him? Or?
For sure, and just getting it off in good spots. I think it doesn't have to be, a harder shot. I think he's been more deceptive with it. I think just the attack mentality. I think when you're a playmaker, just having that mentality to look to shoot right away is something that by doing those reps with the development staff has probably helped Mitchie, just mindset-wise.
Bit of a different look on PP2 with Timothy there. Or what kind of dynamic does that change at all when you have like a second D-man instead of
Yeah, it gives the right shot. So for the seam, for me, it gives a one-time option that we haven't had, much here. We got a few reps in practice today. It's always, different until you get live in the game. But I think just, teams are coming out on the flank on me, so I think it should open up that other flank. And to have a one-timer over there, I think we can have a little more shot mentality and break them down that way.
Was part of it also, when you get later in the season, teams start to know scout team-wise what you guys look like on PP1, PP2, maybe like a change also can kind of be good for kind of changing it up on the opponents as well?
Yeah, yes and no. I think you want PP2. I think familiarity is good because we get usually the end of a power play, and you start on a breakout. So there's a little different when you're on PP2. So you don't want to move things around too much because you really rely. You get really one look, two looks kind of a night, and so you rely on that familiarity and knowing your plays. But this, by having a right shot over there, even Gio up top. Gio's got a really good sifter from the top. I think he'll probably shoot the puck quite a bit from up there too, and we're going to work through our options and make sure we're a sharp unit down the stretch here.
Remember how much you recall last game in Montreal. It was Murphy's Law game. Everything that could go wrong did with the Muzz injury, and they frustrated you guys, and kind of a dead building on a Monday night. What do you look forward to changing 20?
Yeah, we just need a good effort. It's a team that obviously beat us in playoffs, beat us there in Montreal. They're playing good hockey. I watched them the game last night. They could have won the game easily last night. I think they had 4 or 5 breakaways in the Florida game. The other team is playing with a lot of confidence. Marty's got them playing free hockey. They check hard now, and it's a team that those are dangerous teams to play against. So we talked about it today already, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But they're a team that we know they're playing with confidence, and we got to make sure we're ready.
Still a cool place to play on a Saturday night there, especially when it's cold.
I love playing in Montreal. I think it's feels like a hockey city, feels like a hockey arena. I don't take for granted the chances I get to play there.
But to that point, it's also Saturday night, first time full building since before.
Yeah, just even the fans in Toronto has been great. Like it's just there's a buzz again. It's been fun. Kind of I don't know how to put it, but it kind of like re-energizes you a little bit this time of the year too. We've gone from these empty buildings, and it's a sad state that we got used to playing in the empty buildings but you realize how much the fans bring, how much the buzz happens. Our crowd's been really, really good these last few home games, and you feel the energy, and it's led us to some wins. So going to Montreal and playing there is going to be great.
What's the next gen game like for a guy like you? Like wait your turn kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Well, you're not the youngest guy anymore.
Still a hockey game. No, I think it's great. I don't know. I think it's great that they cater to the kids. I think the broadcast was cool, but not too much different, Mark. I don't know.
Okay, I asked hard-hitting questions. Are you a Justin Bieber kind of fan? Was that cool to have him in the room? Or?
I am a Justin Bieber fan. Yeah, he's good. His music gets played in my house, and I like it myself. He's an icon in music, and I think it's cool. There's a connection there, and I think it's cool that he actually follows the team and he's into it. And him and Austin, talk quite a bit, and it's fun to have somebody like that, and he brings some excitement into the building. And when he's around, I think you could tell that the fans, like it and creates excitement. So really cool that he's a Leaf fan, and it's good that he can come in the room and kind of be a part of it.
As a traditionalist, what did you think of the jerseys with the black and the different look?
Yeah, I like blue and white. I'm a a fan of the traditional jerseys, but I did think it was a really well done jersey. I think the jerseys are going to be a big hit with people, and I think that there's a lot of talk of hockey sometimes not being creative and not stepping out of the box, and I think this was a great opportunity to do that, and by making it reversible, and it's something that I know like my kids liked and friends liked and people, so I think it's great. I think, me personally, I prefer, I like the traditional jerseys. You don't want to mess around too much, but I think it is for a few times a year, or if you are going to do something that's different, it's good to be, really different and make it something that people are going to enjoy.
What about that navy blue on the arenas was kind of like still blue, but also different? Right?
Yeah, that was a cool classic jersey. It's, it's a little strange how we've worn 5 jerseys over the course of a week. It's probably not how they drew it up. But with COVID and everything and the schedule, it just happened to be that way. But yeah, I think the one thing, like, Shani and everybody around here really respects the tradition of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I think in doing these secondary jerseys, I think they take into consideration just the history and everything, and they do a good job. I think they're still clean jerseys, but and represent the Toronto Maple Leafs really well.
You mentioned that there's Beavers music's played in your home.
Yeah.
Like, would your daughters be pretty pumped that you got to be around them? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. They don't get too wound up about it, but they thought they think it's cool. Yeah, yeah, they're not like crazy over it, but they think it's cool. Yeah.